Fucking TJ, dude.
We decided to improve the show by killing TJ. So we murdered him. His body's just off camera there. So no more TJ, but hey, welcome to the patron side of Flash Fried. The best side, the refined and dignified side, the side that I wish I had a monocle for. I think I'm going to get a monocle, Scotty.
You know what? I will say this. TJ did have a monocle for a while, though. So he's going to accuse you of taking it from him. I guarantee it.
Where's his monocle now?
Oh, he's dead, though. That's right. Hey, no one to accuse you. Actually, you're good, dude. Go ahead and get a monocle. Oh, what's
Dead as a doornail.
Dead. He's fucking dead. That's what happens when you backtalk me and Paul. We had enough. We sent Dynor over there. No one suspects the old Dynor. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, God, my throat.
It's like the rabbit in Monty Python, dude. It's like the little bunny in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Cute on the outside. Death machine on the fucking inside. Where the fuck is TJ? TJ.
Say, TJ. TJ, where are you? TJ, please. Please, TJ. Not here, man. I mean, he's the one doing he's the one moving the show along, so we can't.
All right, what are we gonna
do anything? I don't know.
I'm streaming, but TJ's the one that's got the fucking stories. He's running the store. Oh yeah, that's right. We killed him. We didn't think this through.
Killed him. Yeah, one of us should have been hosting the fucking stream. I guess we can kill TJ's stream and host our own shit. Let's find random news stories. Let's see. Google News. Let me see the first story I find. All right, so we're going to be covering Mass Secretary of State Bill Gavin calls for 30-day suspension of GameStop stock trading. We already covered that. Come on.
We're screwed.
As the numbers suggest, a Trump acquittal, senators explore censure, and brace for impeachment trial. What a waste of time. More political theater for you. Yeah, I was hoping for some talking about Biden's climate plan. Oh, the plan we're going to get. It's going to somehow save the environment. I don't know.
Dude, I'm texting him.
Hello. Is there any TJ out there? Just text if you can hear us.
Dude, as soon as we ended the last stream, we all sat here and we're like, all right, we got 8 minutes. We're just going to go grab something to drink and break.
TJ.
There he is. Oh, look at him. Oh, I see him. He's chewing. He's chewing.
What up? So you're eating your dinner, TJ? That's why you took so long?
No, I was just eating some grapes.
It took you extra long to just eat some grapes?
I lost track of time. You know how it is. You know. Grapes are good, man. I don't know.
Was Peyton feeding you grapes, TJ? Just be honest.
Peyton ain't even here. Peyton ain't even here.
Fanning him with a big palm frond and feeding him grapes.
Man, Peyton ain't even here. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Crazy.
Oh, I'm sure he's not.
Peyton ain't even here.
He's standing right now.
Squeaks is here. What are you doing, Squeaks?
Surviving shipwrecks.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Proud Boys leader was prolific informer for law enforcement. You know that?
This is a great story. I love this.
Proud Boy leader Enrique Tarrio fucking was an FBI informant. He got fucking revealed for boot one. Now he's saying he doesn't recall doing that because that's the kind of
TJ,
thing.
Well, look, we got a fucking we got a word for a guy like this. You know what that word is, TJ?
He's a fucking rat.
Yeah, he's a fucking rat.
He's a fucking R-A-T-T-T.
How you gonna lead a fucking extremist group and be a fucking disgusting, dirty fucking rat? I don't know. You tell me, TJ. You tell me.
Fucking piece of shit, motherfucker.
Tario, stool 36. Pigeon. What does that even mean? What is a stool? Like, does anybody know the etymology of stool pigeonry? I don't even.
I'll look it up.
I wish I did.
I've always wondered, but I've never wondered enough to Google it myself, I guess. So
you're a fucking stoolie, Paul.
The phrase stool pigeon. The literal meaning of a stool pigeon is a decoy bird. In more common figurative meaning, a stool pigeon is a police informer or a criminal's lookout. Most reference sources say that this expression derives from the hunting practice of fixing a dead or replica pigeon on a stool to act as a decoy to attract other birds. What the stool in question was isn't entirely clear. It certainly wasn't a three-legged piece of furniture we know now, but one of the many other meanings of the word. In the 16th century, a stole was the base of a tree. Okay, so I don't really know. I don't really get it. I don't really get how it went from a decoy pigeon to a fucking like somebody who fucking informs on you. I don't really get it.
I don't know either, but that's interesting. Whatever. At least now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
I guess.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, the most likely explanation of the phrase's origin is that it was coined to describe those police informers who hung around bars on stools, no doubt, in order to pick up underworld gossip, but that the name was influenced by the earlier, but as an unnamed hunting decoy.
Cool.
So it's basically like you're a stool pigeon because you're kind of like there as a decoy to hear all this stuff and then go tell the cops, basically,
right.
I guess. Hanging around some seedy bar, you're like, yeah, Jimmy the fucking rat's kid, all this shit. So anyway, this guy's a piece of shit, but he already was, so whatever. He just more reasons why.
He was a hero.
Oh yeah, he's a hero. He saved lives or something. I don't know.
He helped take down the fucking Proud Boys, man. He was informant for the government while pretending to whip up all these white nationalists, and he got all their names and numbers and contact information, gave it to the government. He's a hero.
He cooperated with local and federal law enforcement to aid the prosecution of those running other separate criminal enterprises, ranging from marijuana grow houses in Miami to operating pharmaceutical fraud schemes. Terrio, 36, is a high-profile figure who organizes and leads the right-wing Proud Boys in their confrontations with those they believe to be Antifa, short for anti-fascism, an amorphous and often violent leftist movement. Mm-hmm. The Proud Boys were involved in the deadly insurrection at the Capitol on January 6th.
That was actually Antifa, TJ.
Oh yeah, that was fucking Antifa.
BLM Antifa leftist rally.
They done it. They're the bad boys. The Proud Boys are good. Proud Boys are good boys. Antifa's the bad boys, the bad people. They're no good. They're no damn good.
Proud. They're just proud to be Americans, TJ. Some problem with that? You got a problem with that?
Snitches get stitches, Scotty.
Oh shit! What are you saying? What are you saying, TJ?
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if Enrique Tarrio fucking was floating down the river one day very soon. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, you said it, TJ.
I'm not saying I encourage it. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
You said it, TJ. Yeah, look, your words stand for themselves.
A judge has blocked Biden's 100-day pause on deportations. The judge's order represents an initial setback for the Biden administration, which has vowed to reform agencies like ICE, baby. A federal judge in Texas temporarily blocked the Biden administration from moving forward with a 100-day pause on many deportations across the U.S., saying Tuesday that it was not adequately reasoned or explained to the public. The temporary restraining order represents an initial setback for the Biden administration, which has vowed to reform agencies like Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, by restricting who is arrested and deported. This is a frustrating loss for an administration that was trying to set a different tone than the chaos and rapid change of the prior 4 years, said Sarah Pierce, an analyst at the Migration Policy Institute. The order makes it clear that the moratorium may face significant legal hurdles. Judge Drew Tipton, who was appointed by former President Donald Trump, ordered the Biden administration to immediately stop enforcing its moratorium on many deportations, which had gone into effect on Friday before Texas sued. The temporary restraining order is in effect for 14 days as the case proceeds. On January 20th, the Biden administration issued a pause on deportations for many undocumented immigrants who have final orders of removal. The memo states that the 100-day pause applies to all non-citizens with final deportation orders except for those who have engaged in a suspected act of terrorism, people not in the U.S. before November 1st, 2020, or those who have voluntarily agreed to waive any right to remain in the U.S. But Tipton said the memo issued by David Pekoski, acting Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, appeared likely to violate the Administrative Procedures Act, and it was not adequately reasoned or explained. Here, the January 20th moratorium not only fails to consider potential policies more limited in scope and time, but it also fails to provide any concrete, reasonable justification for a 100-day pause on deportations. He wrote, while adding that Texas has shown evidence that it would suffer if Biden's moratorium was not blocked.
Okay.
The same thing happened every time that Trump did an executive order, especially involving immigration. I mean, that Muslim ban went all the way to the Supreme Court. So I wouldn't be surprised if this does, or if the Biden administration revokes this one and writes a different fucking executive action up.
Yeah, these lower courts are probably going, I mean, especially with so many
Trump appointees.
Trump appointees. I mean, you could sit here all day and talk about, well, the Democrats have control of this, that, and the other thing, but the courts are pretty fucking firmly stacked for Republicans because Trump, even in his one term, appointed more judges than Obama did in the 2 terms that he had.
Remember, we were an article.
I mean, it really isn't even a credit to Trump, honestly. It's more of a credit to
every Republican president. Every Republican president in my lifetime has done the same thing. The Republicans have had a hyper focus on the court. They have looked at the court, and they're right too. They have looked at the court as a battleground for getting legislation vetted and blocking legislation, and they've sold it as a battleground to the people that vote Republican. So Republican people had a hyper focus on the courts for at least fucking like 30, 40 years, maybe even longer. And this is the end result, is that, you get a piece of semi-progressive legislation, or even in this case, just an order to halt deportations for 100 days. It's not even like that big of a deal. But there's some
like,
fucking,
hey, we want to do some reforms on this. So let's just halt this shit for a minute. And but Texas is like, nope, no, not doing that.
Yeah, your courts are so stacked that you've got tons of judges that are looking to foul up your agenda in any way they can. And if they can find a legislative reason to stall this or stymie this, they're going to do it.
We were even reading the Ninth Circuit Court, based in San Francisco, the federal court there. Even that was almost leaning towards Trump. Now they had appointed so many people and approved them through the Senate. So, and those are lifetime appointments, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's drastically shifted. And that's not even just. It doesn't matter who's in the political power. If the Republicans are back in 10 years or 4 years, they're still going to be on the court. Most of those people for life.
Seems that way.
Oh, here's an interesting thing. You can kind of even this is funny because GameStop, was people are like, oh, the GameStop has shown nothing to fucking support the idea that it has the value.
It has shown something. The love of the people, TJ. The love of the people.
But that's their fucking line of, there's nothing in the business model that actually would support that it has that kind of value, and that's why this is a problem. So here's Tesla right here. Riding a sales surge amid the global pandemic, Tesla Inc. on Wednesday reported it has posted its first annual net profit in 2020. In a year that saw its stock soar to make it the world's most valuable automaker, Tesla earned $721 million, capped by $270 million in profit in the fourth quarter. It was the company's 6th straight quarterly net profit after years of mostly losses.
Profit on
a year earlier.
They're really selling that many Teslas?
I guess they're selling enough.
They're selling a lot more than they used to
make a profit. A year earlier, Tesla lost $862 million. Data provider FactSet says 2020 ended a string of annual red ink that began in 2006. Once again, the company needed regulatory credits purchased by other automakers in order to make a profit. Without 1.58 billion in credits for the year, Tesla would have lost money. So not really then. Other automakers buy their credits when they can't meet emissions and fuel economy standards.
It's a scam, dude. It's great.
So here's the thing. The long and short of it is, and this is pretty much perfectly encapsulated here, the company made $721 million in profit for the year of 2020, but the company is currently valued at $819 billion.
Sensible.
It made $720 million in profit, mostly because it fucking found this tax credit scam.
Right.
But it's valued at $819 billion.
It checks out.
This is the biggest fucking fraud. When this motherfucker goes belly up, it's going to just this motherfucking company is just going to disintegrate.
TJ, remember, the stock market is fine with this. Wall Street is fine with this.
Yeah.
No problem.
Because this one they're okay with for some reason. It's like when it's part of their scheme, it's okay. But if the people start to have schemes, no. You guys can't do that. You guys can't.
Pause trading.
Pause the trade. Shut down the NASDAQ. But a company that makes $720 million in profit for an entire year can be fucking valued at $819 billion for no fucking reason. What?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
But if they're inflating the GameStop stock, you guys. You see what they're doing with that GameStop stock? This is total bullshit. It's a total double standard. It's the most concrete example I've almost ever seen in my fucking life of the kind of ridiculous double standard that exists in fucking space.
Didn't Elon Musk go on Twitter and post a bunch of shit about how Tesla was overvalued and shit?
Yep.
Yeah,
and that still wasn't enough. Like he would, I remember thinking back then, like, oh, well, he just sunk that stock. Nope. Like even him coming out and saying like, hey, this stock is like massively overvalued. People are like, yeah, woohoo, pile on. The hits keep on coming. Like the whole stock market is propped up with stories like this that we haven't heard. Companies that have this phantom worth. You know what I mean? Propped up by buybacks and tax loopholes and reporting loopholes and shit like that.
Well, here's the thing. They're going to fucking inflate this stock as much as they can. Then they're going to fucking short the stock. It's so fucking obvious.
Pump and dump.
When the bubble is real close to bursting, they're going to fucking short the stock and they're going to make a fucking ass load of money and no one's going to fucking say anything. It's going to be totally fine and they're going to laugh their way right to the fucking bank.
They've been doing this.
Oh, you know what's going to happen even worse than that is not only they make money shorting the stock, it's going to go even fucking further than that. Then they're going to need a bailout. So they're going to get some more money.
Right.
Oh, guys, look, we fucking made all this money, but we need to be bailed out.
It's a triple dip. Drive the stock price up until it's obscene, then sell it after you've made a bunch of bets on it crashing and crash it the fuck out and make a bunch of money. And then watch as the bailout money gets infused back into the market and you get your little share of that too. Triple dipped fucking ice cream cone right here. But a couple of memesters on Reddit get together and buy a couple shares of GameStop and
shut down the NASDAQ. Yeah. Shut down the NASDAQ. Shut it down. Shut it down. It's circuit breakers. Oh my God. They're hacking the mainframe. Oh, shut it all down. Just stop, you guys. We need to recalibrate. Please stop. It's not fair.
Yeah, TJ, your camera does look like a camera that came from like 1998.
My camera is fucking fine. It's whatever the signal is. Whatever signal's getting through is fucking shit. But I mean, I'm looking at my camera here. It looks fucking perfect, but
yeah,
whatever.
Scotty is clean as a whistle. I'm clean as a whistle. You look like a goddamn fucking early. You look like a game of Pong, TJ. You know that?
Yeah, you're Pixel J, dude.
You look like a game of Pong.
So you know what happens for me? It's Scotty always looks fine, and then you, Paul, look pixely as fuck. But apparently, whenever you're pixely as fuck for me, it's because I'm pixely as fuck for you for some reason.
And I'm never pixely.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Because Scotty's always beautiful.
Well, because your ass is just going to crash. You're just going to be like in the middle of a sentence, and then you're just going to be like, and that's why I think.
Or I get robotic.
And then you just vanish.
J.
Grain J, dude.
Grain J, I love it.
240 PJ.
Oh yeah,
hey, it's 240 PJ there. Huh?
I bet if you like left the call and rejoined it, it would fix it, TJ. I bet.
Maybe. Chelsea says we're all blurry.
What?
What?
She's a liar.
She's crazy.
Drugs.
She's crazy.
She must
I'll
be.
do it. And I'm not.
You're still Pixel J. Dude.
Pixel J.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
It's just the way it is, I guess. Just the way it's going to have
That's
to be.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I don't know why. My internet connection should be good. I got a wired connection. Every time I test it, it's fucking fine.
So you say.
See, let's look. Look, here's Scotty. Take a good look at Scotty. Full screen Scotty. Beautiful.
Fine.
1080p.
Doing great.
Then we got Paul. Beautiful.
See Paul?
Clean 1080p. Then we got TJ.
What are you in right now, TJ? 140? 240?
Sega CD, TJ.
TJ.
You do look like a game of Night Trap, you motherfucker. Look at you. Is a buxom college girl gonna run out of the shower behind you, running from a fucking guy in a fucking burglar outfit? Nobody's gonna get that. You look like you look like the guy that fucking tells you what to do in Sewer Shark.
Dude, 90s graphics, TJ. I love it.
Boomer jokes, dude. I love them.
Shedding like a maniac, Squeaks. Chelsea, can you come get this cat out of here?
Poor Squeaks. He just wants love, TJ. Can't you just love him?
Yeah, I should, but I can't.
Like, Dinor's here and you're all nice to Dinor.
Defend your honor?
Defend your honor.
What do you mean? What do I have to defend? What did they even do?
We said she was lying.
We didn't say she was lying.
Said what?
If shit's
said she was on drugs.
She said
she
said everybody's blurry, but everybody ain't blurry.
I ain't blurry. Look at me right now.
Yeah.
I'm purple. I'm watching you, Paul.
All right, we're all blurry. Chelsea was right.
Chelsea's right. You guys are fucking blurry as fuck, and how dare you say otherwise?
I'm not blurry. I'm Grimace, dude. I'm fucking Grimace. Look at me.
You're fucking Grimace?
I'm fucking Grimace. What? What of it?
Oh, okay.
You fucking got something
down
against
to
that?
the paradise. I don't know. I mean, you fuck Grimace all you want. Duterte. Refuses to have vaccine on camera because he wants to take it in his butt. Sure he does.
Damn.
Take it in his fucking butt.
Damn. Cakey.
Take it in the butt.
Squirt it right in my culo, por favor.
The Philippines president's spokesman said on television that his boss wants to be injected in the buttocks so he cannot do it on camera. Well, he could totally do that on camera.
I mean, he's the president of the country. He can do it on camera. What are you going to do?
Why not? They don't actually put it in your ass. They put it in, like, right above your butt.
Yeah, put your ass on TV, bitch. Also, just take it in the fucking arm like a man in the fucking first place. But whatever.
Seriously.
A lot of world leaders have taken their COVID-19 vaccines on camera to help show the public it's completely safe and painless. But the president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, is refusing to take part in that effort because he wants to take the shot in his butt. According to the Manila Bulletin, the strongman spokesman, Harry Roque, confirmed at a television press conference that his boss fully intends to be injected in his ass cheek. He wants to be injected in the buttocks. It cannot be public, Roque told reporters.
Why can it not be public?
Yeah.
Who in the Philippines can tell him what to do? Isn't he the president of the Philippines? He can't drop his fucking pants and take the shot and like, look, here's my ass, and here's the fucking shot. What's the big deal? It's for science.
Dr. Tony Leachon, a former advisor to the country's COVID-19 task force, lamented the president's decision, writing on Twitter, "The big challenge is to convince the public to get vaccinated. It's unfortunate Duterte has chosen his buttocks instead of the deltoid area like U.S. President Joe Biden. It would be very inspiring." The doctor also warned the central region of the buttocks should be avoided for all injections. Uh-oh.
Yeah, like you got it. Like usually when you see people getting a shot in the ass, they're getting a shot in that like little fatty deposit above your ass, like your love handle kind of area. That's where they give it to you. They don't even give it to you in your ass, so you can public. Like you shouldn't be shooting anything right into your butt cheek because there's nothing but fat there. You know,
shoot it in the butt cheek. Slam that motherfucking shit in the butt cheek right now.
He's just not getting the fucking shot. Come on, he doesn't want the shot.
Inject it in his butt. I want to see him fucking. You know what they need to do? I think they're gonna fucking load it in a fucking, you know, one of them dildos that has like the cum pump, you know, like you could fucking shoot fake cum out of the dildo. I think these getting like that. I think they're fucking filling the cum pump full of fucking COVID vaccine. They're jamming it up his ass and they're fucking squeezing that shit, you know, out, you know. I think that's what's really going on, because otherwise, why wouldn't he just show it? Why wouldn't he just show it otherwise? Can't believe it. Man. Yeah. Yeah, Scotty.
Yeah. is a weird guy. I mean, like, there's gotta be a reason.
Yeah, Scotty.
I mean,
Yeah,
see? You know, he really wants to take the injection in the butt, dude. Is there anything wrong with that?
Regrettably, I cannot get my vaccine before you tonight because I prefer it in the ass.
He sure does. Portland mayor pepper sprays man who confronted him.
Get back, you filthy plebeian! How dare you ask me for a redress of your grievances?
Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler on Sunday night pepper sprayed a man who confronted him with a video camera as he was leaving a restaurant, the Oregonian reported. Wheeler was asked about the incident at a press conference Monday and said he was confronted by a man who he described as middle-aged, not wearing a mask as he left a local restaurant. The man accused him of violating the city's coronavirus mandate because he's not wearing a mask while eating dinner. Wheeler said he told the man he had been eating in a tented area that does not require masks under current guidelines. He had no face mask on and got within a foot of my face while he was videotaping me, Wheeler said, according to a police report of the incident. I became imminently concerned for my personal safety. Wheeler said he told the man he needed to back off, but he did not do so. I informed him I was carrying pepper spray and that I would use it if he did not back off. He remained at close distance. I pulled out my pepper spray and I sprayed him in the eyes. Wheeler said he then gave the man a bottle of water to rinse his face. Where's the video of this?
Seriously, that guy's probably shopping it around right now to the highest bidder of the media because he had a camera, so I gotta assume he had.
Yeah, where the fuck is? Maybe he just doesn't want to show himself getting pepper sprayed in the face.
Yeah, maybe he cried or something, and he's. But like what? Like
yeah.
So, I don't even understand how this escalated to a pepper spray situation. I don't get it.
I don't know either.
It sounds like
he's walking out of a restaurant. Some dude's like, "Fuck you, mayor," and he's like, "Get away from me! Hold on now, get away!" And it's like, "All right, well, you're getting sprayed, bitch." Psst. Sprayed him in the fucking face. And it's like, "All right, now I'll teach you."
I mean, he's the mayor of Portland. He's gonna get away with it. They're not gonna do anything to him. And
that'll learn you.
He's just gonna claim the guy was a threat to him, which was what he did. He's like, "Hey, this guy was a threat. He came up to me. I wasn't fucking. I don't know. Maybe the guy was crazy, but I mean." I don't know. I don't know if I'd necessarily pepper spray somebody. Why don't you just get in your car and leave or just go? Like, why even stop and talk to this moron?
Dude, I don't even fuck around with no pepper spray. I just go straight to these things.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Somebody down? Yeah.
Wesley
give him a nice little pop.
And Crusher.
Okay. Egyptian archaeologists unearth a 4,200-year-old funerary temple for a queen and 50 coffins in an ancient city of the dead. City of the dead.
Did any of the coffins have any more of the sweet red liquid?
I'm trying to find that out right now. Researchers have uncovered more than 200 sarcophagi at Saqqara since September. Let's see. For millennia, ancient Egyptians were laid to rest in burial shafts under Saqqara, a city of the dead in the desert south of modern-day Cairo. But royal Egyptians like King Titi, man, a pharaoh who ruled more than 4,200 years ago, were buried in pyramids along with the women they married. Archaeologists discovered a pyramid belonging to one of Teti's wives at Saqqara in 2010, but her name wasn't mentioned on the walls inside. That gave rise to a mystery about the ancient woman's identity. She was an unknown member of Egyptian royalty. A new finding provides the answer. Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities announced Sunday that the excavators had uncovered a funerary temple near Teti and his wife's burial pyramid with the name on the wall, Queen Nerit. I've never heard of this queen before. Therefore, we add an important piece to Egyptian history about this queen. Zahi Hawass, head of Saqqara archaeological mission, told CBS News.
Dude, Zahi Hawass is the #1 Egypt guy. You've seen him a billion times, I guarantee you. He's the dude that's always the Egyptian expert when they do like a Discovery Channel show on ancient Egypt. He's in every one of them, dude. Zahi Hawass, dude. That guy knows what he's talking about.
Zahi Hawass.
He knows what's up, man. That guy, I trust what that guy says.
But you know what?
Like anytime I hear
nowhere in this article does it mention. Let me just fucking do a quick search for red liquid here. Oh shit, that was the wrong thing.
What the hell, TJ?
I didn't want to do that yet. Hold on.
Let me start. Wait a minute.
All right, here we go. Red liquid.
No, zero.
No results.
See, they're hoarding it all for the fucking elites.
Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me you found 200 fucking sarcophagi and not one of them motherfuckers had any more of the red liquid from the dark sarcophagus in it? Come on.
I don't buy it.
We know that's bullshit.
I don't fucking buy it for a second. They're hoarding this shit for the elites. Look, I've had a sip, and I'm telling you what, I may not look like much, but I ain't aged a day since I took that sip. Not a day.
By the way, my pronunciation of any word, name, place is correct. If you think it's pronounced other than how I pronounced it, then you are wrong.
Dude, I love that at some point back in ancient Egypt, there was a king titty.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically Teti, I guess,
No,
but
it's titty. It's titty.
Titty, though.
Titty.
King Titty would come like, you'd see his litter coming down the road and his big old tits would be bouncing. They'd be like, oh shit, King Titty's coming.
King Titty. Oh! The greatest of the Egyptian pharaohs. The great King Titty.
King motherfucking Smilkies.
Followed by a fucking giant parade of the biggest titties in ancient Egypt, bobbling along. Boom, boom, boom,
dude.
Boom, 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 boom,
and you
boom,
know
boom,
this
boom,
queen,
boom.
this queen of his that they found, if
Near
you're
it.
going to be the fucking queen to the Pharaoh Titty, to King Titty, you know they had to have smilkers at least twice as big as his.
She was...
Maybe
I mean, you fucking...
You know those balls that you sit on like as a kid and you can bounce around on them and shit?
Ball.
Dude, I wonder if his whole like thing was carried on the titties of his wives, just like bouncing along, you know? Like he had
boingy, boingy,
one
boingy,
wife on each
boingy.
How did they
side.
have that technology in ancient Egypt? Maybe they did.
Oh, they
Yeah.
did. They did, Scotty. Yes, they did.
Queen
titty bouncing ball?
Booty. Yeah, dude. Queen Booty and King Titty, dude. Damn.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Queen Titty. Queen Booty.
Queen Titty.
Ancient Egypt was awesome. Big fat titties and asses everywhere. Nobody cared about shit.
Didn't nobody give a fuck. Gorilla gets monoclonal antibody therapy for COVID-19. A gorilla at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park in Escondido, California, underwent monoclonal antibody therapy after contracting COVID-19 this month. Winston, an elderly silverback gorilla, and two other troop members tested positive for the coronavirus after they had symptoms such as mild coughing. The virus was confirmed in 3 gorillas, and we assume they were all exposed. Nadine Lambersky, the zoo's chief conservation and wildlife health officer, told NPR in an email.
Why'd you call that
she
person
said-
a Jew, TJ?
As a fucking, I don't know. She said all the troops were. Yeah, she's a Jew. Why are you making a big deal out of her fucking religion?
I don't know. It was
Leave her
kind of
alone.
weird that you mentioned that suddenly.
Well, the article mentioned it. She said all the troop members were managed accordingly. Veterinary staff concerned about Winston's age and underlying medical conditions performed a diagnostic examination on him. A zoo statement said he was found to have pneumonia and heart disease. Fucking poor Winston, man. Look at him.
Damn,
Man, poor Winston.
that sucks, dude.
Monkey
Supposed to
wise, monkey strong, gorilla unbeatable. Gorilla will survive. Don't you worry about Winston, y'all. I know you might be thinking, oh, Winston might die. Winston might die. No. The gorilla can't die. Never once has a silverback gorilla died in the history of gorillas. So it ain't going to start now. Don't worry about it. Ape
If you hear
together
otherwise,
strong.
it's a
Look,
lie.
he's got that skinny little bitch helping him out, walking around.
Hey, gonna eat that shit? You gonna eat some leaves? Yeah, they're eating some leaves. They're happy.
They're doing fine.
That's all I want to see, man.
Winston
don't want
is going to
nothing
be
else.
just fine. He's a gorilla.
What about her? Yeah, someone just brought up. What about Harambe, Paul? Didn't Harambe die?
No,
No.
Harambe did not die. That's part of the fake news cycle, and I don't want to hear anybody in this fucking chat saying that ever again. Harambe lives.
Harambe forever. Grindr to be fined almost 10
Mio.
Mio?
Yeah, 10
What?
Mios.
The fuck does that mean?
Those old drinks, where you add like the sweetener to your water.
The fuck is a Mio?
Grindr has to pay 10 Mios.
Those are expensive. Those are like $5 a piece.
Yeah, that's like $50, man. They're gonna regret that shit.
Over GDPR complaint, the gay dating app was illegally sharing sensitive data of millions of users. In January 2020, the Norwegian Consumer Council and the European Privacy NGO filed 3 strategic complaints against Grindr and several ad tech companies over illegal sharing of users' data. Like many other apps, Grindr shared personal data like location data and the fact that someone uses Grindr to potentially hundreds of third parties for advertisement. Today, the Norwegian Data Protection Authority upheld the complaints, confirming that Grindr did not receive valid consent from users in an advance notification. The authority imposes a fine of 100 Mio NOKs on Grindr, an enormous fine, I guess, as Grindr reopened.
Those are Norwegian kroners. I know that from Ideology because there's a Norwegian dude that always gives me
someone
NOKs.
translate this into fucking. So it's just 10 million.
It's like
euros.
It's 100 million Norwegian kroners, and like I don't
like
know.
$10.
It's not $100 million. I'll tell you that much. Like Norwegian kroners.
People are saying it's 10 million.
Yeah, 10 million.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what that sounds about right.
So I don't know if that's true,
million.
but that's what I'm seeing from the chat. So they probably know better than us because some of them are probably from this region.
Here's ABC News. Grindr faces $11.7 million fine from Norway regulators for alleged data sharing.
Well, there you go then. So in this country, not ours, of course, consent must be unambiguous, informed, specific, and freely given. That's Norway. In America, no. In America, it's just like, hey, fuck you, you're fucked. Like except in California, actually. California has pretty strict laws about this, but no other state does. Users were neither properly informed nor was consent specific enough, as users had to agree to the entire privacy policy and not to a specific processing operation, such as the sharing of data with other companies. Consent must also be freely given. The DPA highlighted that users should have a real choice not to consent without any negative consequences. Grindr made use of the app conditional on consenting to data sharing or to paying a subscription fee. So they're not allowed to do that. Grindr violated the laws of fucking Norway, and there's Norway. You're getting away with that. So Grindr's got to pay a fucking massive fine. They'll probably just challenge it in court forever. I don't know what Norwegian law is like. I don't know how many fucking appeals you got going on there.
Because think about it, like, dude, this is a drop in the bucket for a company like this. They'll just pay the goddamn fucking fine and put a consent button on Norway's shit and keep selling your. Like, I love that something that will get them fined $10 million in Norway is like just totally fucking legal in most of the states in America.
So, according to this article here, it's actually very unlikely that they would be able to fucking offer up much resistance. It says that Grindr is allowed to object to the decision within 21 days, which will be reviewed by the DPA. However, it is unlikely the outcome can be changed in any material way. So Grindr is pretty much fucking fucked on this. They got to pay this money. You got to pay. Stop stealing everybody's information, Grindr, you piece of shit.
A lot of tech companies, what they do is just, I mean, they might have to pay the fine ultimately, but they might just pull out of Norway and just say, okay, another country. Well, I don't know if it affects all of Europe or not. I mean, I doubt they'd pull out of all of Europe, but if it's just Norway, they might just say, okay, fuck it. Or like Paul said, put a fucking extra consent button.
Norway Grindr, where you actually have to consent to your data being stolen and sold to other companies.
But it's so true. It's like most companies in the U.S. that do this. It's like, okay, you don't want us to fucking share all your shit. Oh, you can't use it then. Literally, like banks and credit card companies, like they'll send you things about marketing, and it's like, can you? And like they'll say, like, we share your information to all these companies, and you cannot opt out of it. Like you literally can't. If you have the card or like a bank account, you cannot opt out of it. So here you're just fucked. There's no way to get around it. Maybe in California, like you said, but that's about it. Any other fucking state, you're just fucked. They have rights to all of your data. The government has rights to all of your data. You have no fucking expectation of privacy. It's a joke.
Canadian mogul fined after getting COVID vaccine meant for indigenous residents.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna hurt him.
Rodney Baker and his wife traveled to a remote community of 100 in Yukon territory and claimed to be workers at a local motel. Okay. The former head of a Canadian casino company and his actor wife have been fined after chartering a private plane to a remote community near the Alaskan border and receiving coronavirus vaccines meant for vulnerable indigenous residents. According to officials, Rodney and Ekaterina Baker traveled by chartered plane to Beaver Creek, a community of 100 in Canada's Yukon Territory, where a mobile team was administering the Moderna vaccine to residents. Among those slated for the vaccine were elderly members of the White River First Nation. At the mobile clinic, the Bakers claimed to be workers at a local motel, according to reporting by the Yukon News. But after the couple asked for a ride to the airport and the hotel confirmed they weren't employees, staff with the mobile clinic called enforcement officers. After receiving the tip, enforcement officers searched the couple at their quarantine location in Whitehorse, but found they had already left. They were discovered at the airport preparing to fly back to Vancouver. They were both fined last week for breaking public rules in Canada's Yukon Territory. Effectively, what they did was put our community and our isolation team at risk. Yukon Community Service, blah, 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 blah. Well, how much did they fucking fine these motherfuckers?
$500.
$500. Oh, yeah. They're fucking, they learned their lesson.
Charter a private jet. Yeah. Oh, man. You really hurt him there.
I did hear, however, that he's out whatever he spent going there, too, because he only got one of the vaccines. And, of course, they're not going to let him get the second one there. So,
a booster,
poor guy.
So.
He's got to have the second booster to make it effective. So,
no way he's getting that booster. So, fucking whatever.
He should have been sent to fucking prison for this little stunt, but whatever. Slap on the wrist.
Guys, they fined him $500. He learned his lesson. Never do it again.
He's never going to do it again, guys. Never going to do it again. He's fine. He's good. Kellyanne Conway accused of posting topless photo of her 16-year-old daughter on Twitter.
Whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
this shit, I don't know if you've been following this, but this shit has gotten it's fucking insane.
The shit blew up overnight, like a couple nights back.
Well, this like her apparently posting the topless photo blew up a couple nights back, I guess. But like there's been this ongoing shit with her and her daughter for a while.
Oh yeah, I mean we've covered this stuff between them a few times, I think, on this show. Kellyanne Conway, ex-counselor to disgraced former President Trump, allegedly posted a topless picture of her daughter Claudia, 16, on Twitter on Monday. Reach for comment, a Twitter rep told Variety the company's teams are investigating the incident. Through technology and human review will proactively remove any images that violate Twitter rules, the spokesman added. Kellyanne Conway could not be reached for comment. According to screen captures posted by users on social media, Kellyanne Conway's account, Kellyanne Polls, shared an image of her topless teenage daughter using Twitter's recently launched Fleets feature, which deletes posts after a 24-hour period, similar to Instagram and Snapchat stories. By the way, those Fleets fucking suck. The fleet was removed, but not before Twitter users documented it. On TikTok, Claudia Conway on Monday posted videos confirming that the picture was authentic. Those have since been deleted from her TikTok account, but Twitter users reposted copies of the videos. In the videos, a visibly upset Claudia Conway speculated that her mother may have accidentally posted the image. I'm assuming my mom took a picture of it to use against me one day, and then somebody hacked her or something, she said. I'm literally at a loss for words. If you see it, report it. In one of the TikTok videos, Claudia Conway said that nobody would ever have any photo like that ever. So, Kellyanne, you're going to fucking jail. Last week, Claudia posted a series of TikTok videos accusing her mother of physical and verbal abuse, according to reposts of the clips on Twitter. In August 2020, Kellyanne Conway announced she was exiting her White House post to focus on her family after Claudia claimed she was seeking emancipation from her parents over alleged trauma and abuse. In 2019, the U.S. Office of Special Counsel cited Kellyanne Conway for repeated violations of the Hatch Act, an ethics law prohibiting government officials from using their official capacity to advocate for or against political candidates. The OSC's report, which recommended that Trump fire Conway, found that she had on numerous occasions disparaged Democratic presidential candidates while speaking in her official capacity during televised interviews and on social media. I guess this was updated at 11:15 a.m. In several TikTok videos posted Tuesday morning, Claudia Conway urged people to stop calling authorities. She said that she and her mother will be taking a break from social media and will work on their relationship. Claudia emphasized that making threats against her family also puts her in danger. I know that my mom would never, ever post something to hurt me like that intentionally, and I do believe she was hacked, Claudia Conway said in one of the TikTok videos Tuesday. Her father, conservative lawyer George Conway, also tweeted a link to one of those TikTok clips she posted, writing, "Our daughter Claudia asked me to tweet this statement for her."
Dude,
yeah, this Conway clan. This is like
up shit, dude.
This is America's fucking trailer trash fucking family that just got elevated to this White House level fucking position. This is just, I mean, this is really just, this is trailer trash fucking
you know
shit.
what?
I'm not trying to be classist about it or anything. So forget the trailer part. Just trash, all right? They're just a trash. This is such a trashy motherfuckers that are constantly fucking in the fucking headlines for shit like this. This is just the latest fucking shit. It's no fucking wonder that Trump fucking was associated with this shit. It's just fucking absurd. I almost fucking don't even like covering it because it's just like these Conways. I feel like this Conway clan. I feel like any day now I'm gonna fucking be flipping through channels. Not that I really watch much TV anymore, and I'm gonna see like coming soon to the Learning Channel, to the fucking Conways. TLC. Those crazy Conways with their daughter Claudia and mom Kellyanne and father George. And what kind of adventures they going to have this week? Oh, this week they're going to Chinatown, and Kellyanne thinks she got COVID, and fucking, I don't know. It's just gonna happen. Weird, disgusting American sitcom drenched in fucking bile and puke and piss and every other nasty fucking substance that emanates from the human fucking form.
It does kind of seem like the setup for a really bad fucking reality TV show, doesn't it? Like,
it really does. And every time I fucking read about it,
he's a liberal, she's a fascist, she's stuck in the middle, it's the Conways, you know. Yeah, some just stupid shit like, I'm getting my hair done and I don't care. Mom, you've got to wear a mask. I'm not doing it. This is ridiculous, Mom. You're going to get in so much trouble. You know, just rip off of the fucking Osborne's shit, but nowhere near as funny or interesting as the Osborne.
Why not?
This week on Those Crazy Conways.
And yeah, I think Chelsea's right too, and I would like to also go on the record and say that I don't believe that Kellyanne Conway's phone was fucking hacked. I believe that she probably did this as revenge against the kid in order to use it as emotional fucking leverage to get the kid to like stop doing what she was doing and shit. So I think
I'll teach you for defying me. Yeah, that kid, if Claudia Conway, like, she should definitely be granted her like emancipated status so that she can get the fuck away from this fucking bullshit and just go do her own thing. Because clearly she's fucking better off without fucking Kellyanne Conway or fucking, I don't know, George Conway or whatever the fuck his name is. She's better off. She just needs to fucking get away from this shit. Hopefully fucking stop reading stories about these fuckers in the goddamn press. I don't want to see the name Conway again for a long fucking time, but I feel like it won't be long.
Oh.
It won't be long before there'll probably be another Conway story next week, won't there?
Yeah. TLC's probably planting these stories now.
Yeah.
Getting ready to roll out the show.
Oh, yeah. Amping it up. Fucking got to get the public fucking hype for our new fucking Conway show. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. My mom hated me, too, so I relate to this girl. Well, everyone... I don't know if daughters and mothers are the same way as fathers and sons, but there's always that fucking strong bond of hate.
Oh, yeah. There's always angst in the relationship, for sure.
Yeah, fuck these people. I hope I never hear their names again, but I'm going to. Time and time again. This is a story that's going to be very shocking to a lot of you. I'm warning you right now. What you're about to hear is going to blow your fucking minds. It's going to fucking rock the very foundations of what you might believe about the world.
All right, lay it on me, TJ. Lay it on me.
All right, Paul. Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? I see you're sitting down.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
The 1% are the main drivers of climate change, but it hits the poor the hardest. Oxfam reports.
Did I hear that
Crazy.
right?
No.
Did I hear that right?
The poorest doing it.
That
TJ.
can't
Come on,
be true. They're only 1%. How can they be that? That doesn't make any sense. What are they driving 1 million cars? Come on.
There's no way.
The richest of the rich are polluting the world and driving climate change, while the poorest of the poor suffer the greatest consequences, according to a new report published Monday by Oxfam International. The richest 1% of the global population have used 2 times as much carbon as the poorest 50% over the last 25 years, the nonprofit's report says. When fossil fuels, which are carbon-based, are burned in factories or jets, for example, carbon dioxide is produced. Carbon dioxide emissions trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere, resulting in the warming of the planet. The burning of fossil fuels and processes that generate carbon dioxide emissions are major drivers of economic productivity and wealth. The coronavirus pandemic has exacerbated inequality in almost every way. Billionaires' wealth increased by $3.9 trillion between March 18th and December 31st, while the number of people living on less than $5.50 a day may have increased to as many as 500 million in 2020, Oxfam says. And that extends to carbon consumption. Yes, Scotty, what's that?
Who pulled the story? Who pulled the story? I want to ask this question. Who pulled it? Was it you? Was it Paul? Who pulled it? Who pulled it?
This was one of the stories that Paul pulled.
Are you out of your mind, Paul? Pulling this fake fucking news on the show. People deserve better than this, Paul. You're trying to tell me that the rich people who own everything, they did more damage than these poor. What? Paul's seen poor people burning fucking trash. You see the fucking trash heaps in India and shit? That's not coming from rich. It's from poor people.
Where'd the trash come from?
Poor. I don't know. The fucking poor people made it, man. They made that trash. A rich person would throw it away in a trash can, Paul. So I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of the. Oh, they're jet setting. They're probably on electric jets. We all know where technology's going.
Electric jets, dude.
They're on electric jets, dude.
Sick.
You guys know that. Rich people ain't doing it.
I gotta get rich, man. I know that.
You'll be on your electric jet, and you'll be fucking. You'll be flying through the fucking sky, Paul, and not hurting the planet.
Here's a little factoid or whatever, I guess, from Oxfam. It took only 9 months for billionaire fortunes to climb back to pre-pandemic highs. It will take the world's poorest over a decade to recover. Well, you know.
If ever.
You know.
If ever. That's not been determined. That's actually going to happen.
Anything that's worth having is worth waiting for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Scientists say that no matter what, the world will warm by 2.3 degrees. That's not that much.
You see, you're gonna need shoes like that to walk through the streets, man, because all the fucking flooding you're gonna be dealing with. Like, I think they said sea level has already risen like 1 inch, and I think we're looking at some places like feet. And like all the maps we've looked at, like this state that me and TJ are in, and Paul, you're obviously in the bunker. You'll be fine. You're in an impregnable fortress.
I'm protected from fucking global thermonuclear war, asteroid impact.
I mean, where we're at though, we're fucked, dude. Paul, we're in the swamp. I mean, it goes up 1 foot, man. Me and TJ will be swimming. We'll have to do this podcast from a fucking boat or something. Like, oh, down on the bayou, TJ's got a boat coming to you live from Louisiana, boy.
Skeeter and the Hog, dude.
Skeeter and the Hog here on the pontoon boat out here in the swamp.
There's a boat traffic jam there on the defunct river. You better avoid going up it right now.
We're here in the Sea of Louisiana, bringing you news.
We're in the Gulf of Louisiana right here, boy. Enjoying us some good old Gulf shrimp. That used to exist. We probably have to import some from Thailand or something, but
we're broadcasting from just about a couple 100 miles off the Arkansas coast here in Lake Louisiana, man. Real good, real fine. All right. So, this is weird. Adobe Flash shutdown halts Chinese railroad for over 16 hours before pirated copy restores operations.
Well, these motherfuckers using Flash. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck Flash. I don't even understand how you use Flash to run a train yard, but
I'm assuming somehow that like the fucking computer or whatever the program that runs some of the internals on the train probably ran and needed Flash to run or some shit.
I guess. I don't know. Let's see. According to a report by Apple Daily, the problem reared its head for China Railway, Shenyang and Dalian. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Chinese shit. On Tuesday, January 12th, per an event timeline outlined by GitHub, the head of a switching station reported being unable to access the railroad's timetables, which they normally did through a browser-based Flash interface. Oh my God. Really?
Okay.
Over the next half hour, reports of similar failures poured in across the network, with as many as 30 stations implicated, according to a CR Shenyang statement reported by a Chinese blog. Really? You're using a browser-based fucking Flash interface to fucking schedule your trains and shit?
I thought Flash has been defunct for years, dude.
Only after technicians went online to research bug fixes did officials learn of the global Flash shutdown, news of which seemingly didn't penetrate the insular Chinese internet. A translation of the GitHub timeline suggests restoring software backups temporarily restored service around noon, though outages returned again at around 2 p.m. and later on in the evening. CR Shenyang's response team then reportedly began exploring a reversion to older software systems, its options apparently consisting of an unspecified Microsoft-based setup or an archived, pirated version of Flash without the time bomb code. Technicians settled on the latter, and around 1 a.m. on the 13th, CR Shenyang successfully brought one of its stations fully online. By 2:30 a.m., all but one route was back in service, and the railroad's Y2K21 nightmare behind it. Adobe surely won't be happy to hear its abandonware will shamble on in pirated form, though it'd have to be the darndest time taking legal action against CR Shenyang copyright laws in China, as Captain Barbosa would. Why are we fucking referencing pirate? I don't fucking get it. Anyway,
what? Why they,
as Captain Barbosa would, I don't fucking. What are we? How does that? That has nothing to do with any. Fuck you, the Drive, you fucking garbage site.
Oh, because it's pirate shit, TJ.
Oh yeah, pirate. Yeah, okay, fucking.
It's pirated software,
dude. I had to keep quiet through this one because all I could think was just racist impersonations of Chinese people, like freaking out about Frash.
Oh no! Why Frash don't work?
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh no, Flash no work. What happened?
That's exactly.
Get Adobe on phone. Adobe, why Flash no work?
That's when the racist Chinese character has to talk to the racist Indian character that does Adobe support.
We're no longer supporting the Flash.
Oh my god, dude! Can you imagine?
What?
Why you know
the Flash break?
I am sorry. Please do not be abusive. You shut down Million Train. You said no one China can go nowhere.
This act of war against China, we destroy. Oops. We done terror racism. Oopsie-doopsie, you guys.
Well, it was like when it just reminded me when your computer order got canceled and you like described the conversation. It was like, I just imagine this angry fucking Chinese dude calling up and getting the same guy. And it's like fucking 5 call center job. Like, okay, which one is this? Okay, Adobe support.
Oh my god, the world is a crazy place, bro. I hope that fucking tech support call happened. Like they got bounced around the world, China to India, you know what I mean? Screaming at each other on the phone.
We no longer support, sir. Sir, we no longer support.
I'm sorry, but Flash is no longer support. What do you mean Flash no longer support? Oh man! Well, I guess you're gonna get canceled. That's like
we're already.
Why Frash no work? Why Frash no work?
Oh boy!
Oh, I find old copy of Frash from 1998.
Don't worry,
Frash work.
I download copy Frash from Pirate Hub. We fine.
I have it on series of 18 floppy disk.
A floppy disk.
Doesn't make any
Chinese people talk differently than us.
They talk, look, and have cultural differences from us.
The saps, the suckers.
When they speak English, they have a hard time with like L's. They think the L's are ours.
It's so fucking funny, dude. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh. What do you want me to do?
Oh boy!
I'm only fucking human.
It just doesn't get any funnier than that. I'm sorry. All right. Man who strained his back picking up company car keys will receive workers' compensation. Well, why shouldn't he?
What do you mean he get workers' compensation? That make no sense.
The moment has passed, Paul. The moment's passed. Sorry.
No, it's still here for me.
It's still there. Okay, sorry.
Paul, I'm living in that moment. I'm living the dream, TJ.
I'm gonna exist in that moment forever now, TJ. I'm just a racist caricature guy now. That's how I found my
after the
calling.
show.
Good for him. Good for him, you know.
Hey, Paul, what's up? Why you don't have fresh? All right, Paul.
Yeah. Smashing windows is not protesting, and neither is rioting. White House slams Antifa Portland protest, and anyone who committed a crime should be prosecuted. White House. Oh, okay. Never mind, I guess.
What?
I don't know. It just fucking. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Going back?
Wow, the story literally vanished. I don't know, dude. It's gone.
Did you update your Frash?
I don't know. My Frash crashed. My Frash clashed. I don't know what to tell you. Target won't sell Thai coconut milk after probe shows product made by forced monkey labor.
What, dude? Oh, man. Come on.
Story right now. I can't do it right now.
Forced monkey labor?
I can't do it right now.
That's fucked up, man.
They enslaved monkeys? Are they trying to make Planet of the Apes happen? Is this
monkey labor, dude? Oh, ow. Target will no longer sell coconut milk made by Thai company Chayako after an investigation alleged the drink is tied to forced monkey labor. People for the ethical treatment of animals announced Monday.
How do you make monkeys? What? How the fuck do people even come up with this shit? Like, okay, step one, enslave monkey, then make monkey do the job. But like, how fucked up can you get, man? Like, not even
I guess that the monkeys are forced to pick the coconuts.
Why is this so fucking hilarious? Oh my god!
Damn, Paul, Paul's cruel, dude. And then these little monkeys are forced to be slaves. Look at them all! Pick the fucking coconut, you little son of a bitch! Fresh! Coconut, the little monkey, little fresh.
Oh man, I'm gonna die.
The software to pick the coconut broke.
I can't live in this world anymore. It's gonna fucking kill me.
It's Asians
Hey,
again.
Paul, it's Fox Business Flash, dude. Flash, it's right there.
Look, Business
Fox
Flash,
Business
Paul.
Flash,
Business
Paul.
Fresh.
Business fresh.
Fresh.
Look at the fresh headline, Paul.
What's this show? What's this show's name?
What?
Fresh Fry.
Hey, welcome to Fresh Fry. We teach you all about monkey slave. Oh no, so sad. Have to pick coconut for Thai people. Target no Reich.
No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay. All right. Nope. All right, we're
Pull
back.
it together. Pull it together, man. Pull it together.
What the fuck is that? I can't deal with this.
Dude, Flash
US
Fry is broken, Paul, psychologically.
U.S.
He's broken.
Commission cites moral imperative to
broken
explore
man.
AI weapons, dude. AI weapons.
Yeah, Paul, look, it's coming for you, man.
Yeah, the robot's coming, Paul.
Is that
Time
what
to
they're gonna
die,
fucking
salty
look like?
one.
That's
Yep.
not what they're gonna look like.
That's what they're gonna look
This
like.
is
Paul.
what
They're
I
coming.
look like, Paul. Time to die.
Beep boop. I am robot. Cannot pronounce
will.
fresh.
I will fuck you in the ass, bitch.
All right. Yeah, I guess robots are gonna kill us or whatever.
Yeah, it says we should not agree to a ban on the use or development of autonomous weapons powered by artificial intelligence software.
This is actually kind of like spooky. I think I put this one. I read this story or on a different site, I think, but this is a little bit spooky. People are talking about how like the United States and its allies has a moral duty to create autonomous death machines.
Yeah, you know. Well, I mean, that's our moral duty, dude.
Well,
it's a moral imperative.
We have to send somebody to liberate the fucking Thailand monkeys.
Yeah,
That's why we need them, Paul.
Send in the AI kill bots. Liberate the monkeys. Dude, it's all solved right there. All three of these last few stories solved.
Yeah, you don't have to put any human.
You have oppressed these monkeys long enough, creep. Oh no, RoboCop here! Oh no, he runs on Adobe Flash though. The monkeys never get free, and the monkeys never get free.
That's why they're still in prison, man. That Flash update killed the monkeys.
All right, last fucking story. Marjorie Taylor Greene signal approved. I don't care. Who cares? Anyway, that's Flash Friday. Everybody have a fucking good night. Bye.
Yeah.
Deep Fat Fried. Deep Fat Fried.